Hey, good morning everyone. This is Enrique, and I have created this resource for you because our last week is approaching and we have our last activity, our last task in the course. Um, as you all know, we have the portfolio. The portfolio is the place where you have to collect evidence of your writing and your improvement during the semester. And I created this portfolio prompt and with the intention of helping you focus and to do a good job in this last week. I updated the resource. This resource been here since the beginning, but I updated the resource, giving you more explanations or clearer explanations regarding my expectations. And it's important that you download the portfolio prompt with date December 11, 2020. This is my last update. If you check the portfolio prompt, you will see my expectations, the way the portfolio should look like, and a very specific description of what I want. Formerly, I wanted a reflective piece that could take the form of a personal essay, a letter to the teacher, a letter to the partner, or any other sort of reflection that you wanted to include. This module, this October 2020 module, I am restricting the scope of the reflective piece a little. You have to write only one paragraph essay because the one paragraph essays have been emphasizing in my course. The one paragraph essay is the type of composition, the most frequent type of composition that you do in college, because usually you are asked to write just one paragraph answering a question the teacher gives you. And so I'm making emphasis on the structure. And if you check the contents of your the learning object in your week 3, and I'll give you an example here of your week 3 in the writing process. You have a whole learning object dedicated to the one paragraph essay and its importance. I have it over here. If you open learning object 4, the one paragraph essay, you have a detailed explanation starting on page 2, a clear description of the importance and definition of the one paragraph essay, the type of structure that you need to use, and you've got some examples, and even another resource helping you put together the one paragraph essay. I want this last reflection to be a one paragraph essay, beginning with a solid topic sentence, defending the topic sentence with supporting ideas, and concluding that topic sentence with the rewarded topic sentence. So it's a self-contained type of writing that I'm expecting. And so I'm requesting this because I want you to focus your attention on the 4 bases of good writing, and that is the lesson that I want you to take with you after you finish my class. Good writing is about making a point, supporting that point properly with coherence, with proper organization of ideas from least important to most important, or maybe a chronological order, or maybe backwards from most important to least important. Whichever order you follow is your own order, your own decision, but all your ideas have to respond to the topic sentence. And then a rewarded topic sentence where you wrap up your main idea that you discussed. In the resource, the portfolio prompt, I'm giving you the specific instructions of what I want. You have to repeat the same structure in the forward section of each essay. You have to include the rhetorical analysis and the argumentative essay, but you have to precede these essays with one paragraph forward explaining your encounter with the genre, the process of edition of your essay from the first version to the last version after you went through your peer review partners' comments, and the essay that you're presenting here in the portfolio. This is the last activity that we have in our class. As I mentioned in the resource, the portfolio front, this is a one-way street. There is no way here back. No, you cannot rewrite this portfolio. So it's important you work with extra care. Run the reflective piece through an online grammar checker or spelling corrector, because you want to make sure that what you submit is of good quality and it's just like a nice goodbye to this class. As I mentioned in the portfolio front, you have a couple of examples in your contents, but these examples are to be used only as visual reference. Not that you have to copy what the other student did there, because every module I require different samples and I request specific type of writing. For example, this module, the reflective piece should be in the form of a one-paragraph essay. The one-paragraph essay begins with the first capital letter and it ends in the last period. Only one single composition in the one-paragraph form. Some of you might consider a one-paragraph essay way too long, the composition that is way too long, but this is and somehow a little bit artificial. But I think that if you understand the concept that you need an opening statement and a closing statement and a convincing support in the middle, you'll be able to write anything like a thesis or a dissertation or longer pieces later if you need to, because you have like a clear starting point with the thesis and the conclusion at the end. This is it. This is probably my last video for you. I'm not saying goodbye because we still have one whole week, but just saying that please focus on this last activity. I know that you are in your finals in other subjects, but consider this like probably the one paragraph essay, the most important piece of writing that you're doing in my class. Thank you, and keep on working, keep doing the same job you've been doing so far. Many of you have been doing a terrific job. I'm very proud of some of the essays that I have read, many of the essays, I would say. Thank you.